You are tuned in to What Up Baltimore online radio. Please note that the views and opinions expressed on this channel are of the host and not of LdyJ Media. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, What Up Baltimore TV. And if you really don't want to miss any of the shows, hit that notification bell and you'll get a message every time we come on. Now, we got it from here, so sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's Dr. LdyJ. I am here with Mr. Eric Shorts. Y'all probably have seen Eric before because before we used to hang out a lot. You know, me, you, and Jabari, we used to hang out a lot. Jabari's moved away, but
love you, Jab.
yeah. So he may be watching. I don't know. But so Eric was a little nervous. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna just sit at the table and we just gonna talk like we used to. You know, you would come over and we just sit here and we just have a conversation. Yeah. And so anyway, do me a favor. I gotta do some housekeeping notes first before we get started. We're gonna be talking about some things in the show that are not child friendly. Do I have that on here? I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it at the bottom so everybody can see that. This conversation is not for children, and so if you have small children, please take them out of the room because we're gonna start getting into some areas that are only for adult ears. And so, hey, thanks for being on the show. He was like, I ain't never been. I thought you had been live before, though. Really?
I don't go live. I like to edit.
Okay.
Like, cut that out.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Got you. I don't know why I thought you and I had done it. I know me and Jabari had done a lot of lives, but okay. So, and also do me a favor, everybody. If you would, I always ask you to share it to at least 3 people, okay? And I want to give a shout out to all of the people that have been coming on like the past few Monday nights, sharing their story, because when you share your story, you give people courage, like Mr. Shorts here. And listen, Eric is not short. That's the thing. How tall are you, Eric?
6'7".
Now, because if y'all saw me standing next to him, you would think I was a little kid. You would think like I was his daughter, because Eric is tall. He has to actually bend over when he comes into my house, like coming into the kitchen and all of that, because he's so tall. And you play basketball, right?
Yes.
Okay, pro ball?
No, actually I played high school ball and college ball.
Okay. But yeah, this brother right here is tall. And then he was also in a fashion show that we did with beards and locks. And then one day, y'all, I turned on social media and he had cut all the locks off. I was like, oh my goodness, because I really like the locks. But I'm getting used to the
I cried. Look, I cried.
Yeah, I'm getting used to this look though, this fresh look that you got now. This is good. And so y'all, tonight, he's going to be sharing his story. I feel kind of honored, because a few years ago, like when I first met him, we were having a conversation, and I remember you said that you had this secret, and you didn't feel comfortable talking about it, and then you shared it with me, and I was like, well, whenever the time is right, you'll talk about it.
I was ready to talk about it now because I found out it's not a secret anymore.
Okay.
What I found out is that when people are Googling people now, right. Then I found out what they said about Eric Shorts in the Google.
Right.
I was uncomfortable with it.
Yeah. And sometimes, like I told Eric, sometimes it's better to get in front of your own story. Just tell your story, and that way, whatever people want to take from that when it's over with, that's their business. Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's their business. So, listen. So, tell us a little bit about. I know you were in the military. Where did you grow up at?
Alexander, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where you were born and raised?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Alexander, Virginia. I went to TC High School, TC Williams High School.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when did you go into the military?
I went to the military. I joined the military 2001.
Okay. And how many years did you serve in the military?
Damn near 14.
Wow. Wow. So thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I know that.
Thank you for your service.
Hey,
we out here.
I'm tired. I've been like at this all day long, y'all. But this is my brother right here, so I had to, do this one last show tonight. But I know that being in the military, I know that also they, you were going through some things with that as far as trying to get your money and all those kind of things. And just the mental part of it, being in the military, dealing with a lot of mental stuff and then coming out into society. So I know that that's been a lot. So you any sisters or brothers?
Negative.
You're the only child.
I'm the only child, only grandchild.
Wow, you the only Eric. You the only.
Look, I'm out here. Look, only child, only grandchild.
Oh man.
Take from that what you want.
Oh wow. Oh.
I know. It's so bad. It's so bad. I ain't got no siblings.
No cousins and
yeah, I got
cousins.
Yeah, I got cousins.
Yeah. But only child. Okay.
Yeah, I'm closer to my female cousin.
Okay. Any so right, you're not married. Not married, but you do have a child though, right? Your daughter is beautiful too, by the way.
Yeah, she's black and Italian. She ain't got no choice.
She's beautiful, very, very beautiful. So we're going to get into and y'all, if y'all have any questions or comments, I'm not going to be doing calls tonight. We just going to be having a conversation. But if you do have any comments, go ahead and feel free to put them up on the screen, and I will read them and make sure that Eric gets your messages.
What's up, Baltimore? Look, we out here.
Somebody said, welcome, Eric. Miss Yvette said, welcome, Eric. Joyce said, hello, brother. Glenn, sorry, don't have my glasses on. Gina said, good evening, Dr. Lady J, Mr. Eric Shorts, and everyone here. Yvette said she's the only child, too. Well, I don't know what that's like because I have 3 siblings, but I don't have a brother. That's why I always adopt these. I would always have these, brothers. So anyway, Eric, we want to get into just talking about, like, what so you have a secret, and what I want to say about secrets, I think we all have them. And I think there just comes a time in your life, I don't know if it comes with age or whatever, where you just like, you know you feel like you need to just get in front of it and just tell your story and just get it off your chest, because secrets become heavy, right? They're like a weight after a while.
Well, after a while, a secret might seem like a lie to somebody. Just because you didn't tell them, don't mean it wasn't a lie.
Right.
Which it wasn't a lie. I just didn't tell you.
Just didn't tell, right?
It's not a lie.
Yeah, and I think we always have to give. This is what I was telling. I used to say to my ex-husband sometimes.
I didn't lie to you.
You have to give us the opportunity to say whether or not we want to participate in whatever that is that you're holding on to. You got to be fair to the other person and give us that opportunity to say fair.
That was a good word.
Give us the opportunity to just, if I may not want to participate in that journey with you. So it's always fair to let the person know whatever that secret is.
Indeed.
And so as you are going through life, you want to share with us like what it is that you've been holding on to?
Well, the thing is, I've been doing a lot of good things. Writing books, doing music. I'm working on another book. I want to do clothes, but excuse me. Once you start to get to a certain level, people start digging.
Right, exactly.
And I didn't even know. Someone's like, man, I Googled you, bro. And it ain't good. So I was like, man, shit. I don't mean to cuss.
I know
But
you.
I was like, man, I was like, shit. Uh, what's on me?
Mm-hmm.
And I Googled myself and I saw what was on me.
Mm-hmm. So what was on you?
It said sex offender.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't know that you were registered as a sex offender.
No, I didn't know I was Googled as a sex offender.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I knew.
So okay, so you knew that you had been
Charged with sexual
charged
assault.
with sexual assault,
Yes.
and so now now you are labeled as a sex offender, but you didn't know that people could Google you and find out that.
I didn't even know. Like I said, I've never Googled nobody.
Okay. And so before the show, like I was telling you, which Eric did not know, if you're a woman like me, if somebody want to talk to me, I'm doing Google and case search. Okay, I'm doing all of that.
Yeah.
Because I need to know who you are.
Yeah.
And so a lot of women do that. I think men are starting to do that now too.
No, everybody Googles everybody.
Yeah, and this is the thing.
And I still don't do it.
The more you are known, the more you are known and the more your name gets out there, the more people start digging up stuff on you and finding out stuff. And then there's always people who have a story about, something that they said that you did or whatever. So you find out that you can now be Googled and it will come up as a registered sex offender. So
Yes, ma'am.
what got you into um that position or that place in your life where you ended up being a sex offender, registered sex offender?
I was in the military. Look, I was in the military 10 years
Mm-hmm.
before any of this stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
2010.
Mm-hmm.
It was November 29th. I can't forget it.
Okay.
I messed around with a chick. I was in a leadership position and I didn't do what a leader was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to make sure she made it to her room
Mm-hmm.
safely. You know what I'm saying? I went up to my room and then I supposed to make sure in a leadership position, I supposed to make sure everybody made it to their room safe.
Safely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And so you didn't. So what happened? You got into the room. You did.
no,
Did
actually,
you walk into the room?
no,
Okay.
I ain't do nothing. Actually, we was in California
Mm-hmm.
and we was on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was in the reserves at the time, actually.
Okay.
So what we do, we go on little missions, download the ships, put it on rail, put it on rail, aircraft, 18 wheelers, and send it out to the posts.
Mm-hmm.
One night we decided we was in California. We decided to go out and party.
You and the lady, or
Yeah, she was with
she
us.
was with you?
Yeah, it was like
So let me ask you this. So when you said that you decided to go out and party, were the subordinates allowed to go with you, or was that not allowed in the military? With you being in the position you were in.
well, I was in a leadership position.
Okay.
So, but we went out and party.
Okay.
Uh, we was in San Francisco. Went out and party, came back,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody went to their rooms. And before you know it, I got a knock at my door. Sergeant Shorts, I ain't done partying yet.
This was the young lady.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And the leader should have escorted her back to her room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Made sure she was safe.
Mm-hmm.
I let her in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's what happened.
So you let her in, you end up having sex with her, and y'all please make sure your children are not in the room. So you end up having sex with her.
Yeah.
Consensual?
Yes.
Consensual sex.
Look, I'm going to tell you what. She spent the night. We woke up together. We went to work together. We ate breakfast together.
Mm-hmm.
Look, and went to work.
Okay. And you thought it was just another,
Lady, ma'am, I was already in the military 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw it going that far. Look, 10 years, I'm on my look. I'm on my second tour of the world. Mm-hmm. Everybody having sex with everybody.
And I heard that. I heard that goes on in the military a lot. I've never been in the military, so I don't know.
But this 2010. 2010.
Right.
Look, what I didn't know was it was a swarm of sexual assault going on in the military. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. I still didn't know.
Okay, so you and her end up having sex. Mm-hmm. You're saying it's consensual. So how did it get to the point of it becoming sexual assault?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Because I don't know what kind of sex y'all was having, but maybe after she thought about it, maybe she was just like, you know what, that ain't the kind of sex I'm having. Maybe
we was intoxicated. It was it was the worst sex ever. I really look. I really can't remember. I really can't remember the sex.
Okay.
I guarantee you this. Mm-hmm. How in the hell the hotel didn't have a visual of her coming to my room? Mm-hmm. How in the hell there was no visual of us going to work together? Mm-hmm. We ate breakfast together. My room was 205 at the hotel, mm-hmm. right there by the exit doors. So you know they got a camera right there.
Mm-hmm. But they didn't have any footage.
They didn't have no footage of her coming to my room or leaving my room with me. Okay. She spent the night.
Well,
we ate breakfast together. We woke up late. Mm-hmm. We was on different teams. I'm 88 hotel. She was 88, 29, so I don't know. Mm-hmm. But we was different.
So how did it get from you being just a subordinate, y'all having sex, you party, you did all of this, and then when did it turn into you finding out, or you finding out that you're in trouble?
LdyJ, look.
Make sure they can see you in the camera when you're talking.
Oh.
Because you talking over there.
I'm sorry.
And he over here talking. Well, go ahead. The camera's right here.
Look. LdyJ, like I said, I didn't have no film from the hotel of us leaving together, eating breakfast together, coming out my room together, going in my room together. Mm-hmm. But look, she was late. Her team left her. Okay. She rode with my team. Mm-hmm. We dropped her off first at work, and then we went to work. Mm-hmm. I was NCOIC of the railroad. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have hazmat. You got to know how to store things, mm-hmm. and how to store the train before you connect the train. Okay. And that's all it was. I got off work, and everybody was in a frenzy. It was like, Shorts, what you do? Like, what the hell did I do? Mm-hmm. Did you have sex with that girl? They waiting on you. I'm like, what? Went in the room. They're like, son, Shorts, you need to sit down. Look, I sat down. Mm-hmm. And then found out, she said she felt like I sexually assaulted her. No, she didn't scream rape. Mm-hmm. She said she felt like she was taken advantage of while intoxicated. Okay. But what I found out was she was sent back to the hotel because she smelled like alcohol. Okay. So that was her get out card. Oh, he did something to me. Mm-hmm. And it fucking worked. Mm. It worked for her. They didn't send her home. They didn't give her Article 15. If you don't know what Article 15 is, they take your money. You're going to be on extra duty, all that stuff. She saved herself, and it worked for her. So she was okay. Did she ever get in trouble? I don't know, but I guarantee you this. It should be a consequence for false accusations. Mm-hmm.
So what happened after they? I mean, I know what happened.
You're not going to believe this.
Tell them
Look,
what happened.
you're really not going to believe this. I know. Look, I know there's some people out there right now that was sitting at that breakfast table at weapons qualification. It was like a couple months later. Because after she said I did what I did to her, they took her out the unit automatic. Like she was gone. Because everybody was in a uproar. Like, someone Shorts ain't do that shit. I'm like, of course I didn't. So, oh, wait, I can't even go that far yet. Oh, they I had to sit down with a detective. Look, the thing is, we was on civilian soil. So civilian detectives had to get involved. Uh, he was cool. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was cool. Uh, I was cooperative. Check the room. Do everything you gotta do, man. Look, you know what I mean. And before you knew it, walk of shame. Wow. They didn't even give me these jumps. They had me walk like this. Look, I was walking like this. Wow. Walk of shame. They put me in the jump. I got locked up as a civilian in California. Wow. How long were you locked up? Look, they tell you, if you're locked up more than 72 hours, you're done. Yep. Look, I was in California. I told them to put me in protective custody because in California, I'm an alien. Right. So they put me in protective custody. Look, oh, it was so good, but so bad. Oh man, it was so bad. Like I was so scared. You know what I mean? This is your first time being incarcerated, right? Yes. Your first time. Because I'm in California. Crimes, no nothing. Look, I'm in California. Put me in protective custody. They put me in protective custody. By my second day, they knew. They started calling me Sarge. They was sending Vaseline down because I had a fresh tat. They were, oh man, it was, I just didn't know the lingo. I was an alien in California. Right, right. And I guess because also if you've never um been incarcerated, like it has to be scary. And I heard the military prisons ain't nothing to play with. Look, you don't want me locked up in California either. You damn sure don't want to go to a permanent party. So let me back up a little bit. So you when you went to court and you were found guilty for sexual assault, rape, or what? What was the charge? Sexual assault. Sexual assault. Yeah, she didn't scream rape. Okay. And what type of sentence did that carry? 5 years. Look, they told me stand up and don't show no emotion. The judge said, bam, 60 months. I couldn't even count how many. you were so nervous you couldn't even count, huh? I didn't know how much 60 months was. Yep, 5 years. Was that the first time that you had sex with somebody that was a subordinate? Was that your first time? Like being in your position, I'm talking about being in a leadership position. Ma'am, like I said, before that happened to me, I was in the military for 10 years. Everybody had sex with everybody. Subordinate or not, it was everybody had sex with everybody. Yeah, I mean, look, don't get caught. Right, right. We all know what we signed up for. Like I knew I wasn't supposed to be messing with her. I still let her in the room. So I take that responsibility. Right, right. You know what I'm saying? As a leader. But all that other stuff. So when did you get out? Check this out. Look, when they locked me up in California, you know what I mean? They scraped the room. Pillowcases, all that stuff. Look, they locked me up. Like I said, uh, anything after 72 hours, you're done. But, uh, oh, oh,
And somebody had a question before you go any further. Somebody said, how old were you at the time and how old was the victim?
I was 30, 31. She was 19.
Ooh, okay, okay, okay. And she said, do you think you were set up or did you have any enemies at that time?
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. Like I said, I never thought it would have went that far.
Mm-hmm.
The thing was, she saved herself.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like I said, she made those allegations. They got her out the unit that night.
Mm.
My whole unit was like,
Was she white or black? You know, people in the comments I mean, people out there probably wondering.
Caucasian.
She was Caucasian. Okay.
Well, my daughter's mulatto.
No, but this is the thing. This is the reason I asked that question because I feel like when and please nobody don't take offense to what I'm saying, but I feel like when white women yell rape or they yell
Not in the military. It ain't. Nope.
It's
That's civilian life.
okay.
In the military, I want to get to that.
Okay.
I'm about
Okay.
to, I'm,
Okay.
I'm about
Okay.
to get to
All
that.
right.
Guess what? When they locked me up, I thought I was done because I found out that the state attorney was a female.
Okay.
So I knew I was done
Mm.
because she was a female alone. But man, 72 hours, my captain came to see me, and then after 72 hours, I just rolled over. The little dude down there, he kept calling me big homie, because that's how they talk in California.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Don't worry about it, big homie." I rolled over. I thought I was done.
Mm-hmm.
That door opened up. Shorts, you done. You gone. Because there wasn't no sign of struggle. There wasn't no sign of none of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if a female let me go, come on. If you say somebody did something to you, they gonna do a rape kit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trust and believe.
Right.
They gonna test and check everything.
Mm-hmm.
And none of that stuff was there.
That wasn't done.
None of it.
So what was your attorney saying? Did you have a public defender? Or what? How does that work in the military?
Nah, it didn't even get that far then. When she let me go, I didn't lose no rank. I went back to the mission. I went back to my position. Boom.
Okay, so you thought everything was
I
done.
thought everything was done.
You thought, okay, this is over. This is over.
4 years later, I get a letter. Sergeant Shorts, we gonna reopen your case.
Wow.
Just because they can. I'm military. I'm government property.
Mm. Wow.
They reopened my case 4 years later. Like if they would have sent me to jail in 2010, I probably would have been okay with it, but not much.
Right.
But to let me go and then reopen my case because you can,
Mm. Wow.
and they sent me to prison.
Wow. So was she when they opened the case? Did you have to go to trial again?
Mm-hmm.
And was she there?
LdyJ, it took them 19 months to prosecute me.
Wow.
If I'm so damn guilty. 19 months.
So you did how many years?
5.
You did 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And
she showed up to court. Look, we tried to get the speedy case,
mm-hmm.
and the judge didn't want to do it because he wanted me.
Mm.
I mean, he wanted to make an example of people.
Right, right.
So when we did it, when somebody makes accusations about you, you have the right to face them in court.
Mm-hmm.
So she showed up in court. It took 19 months.
Wow. Wow.
She showed up in court and said, I could never trust the feeling of a man.
Mm.
She showed up in court with a 6-month-old baby. Come on, man.
Mm.
But you can never trust the feeling of a man, but you got a 6-month-old baby.
So basically, she was saying, being 19 years old and you being like 30 something, you had taken a lot from her. I guess that's what her argument was.
No.
You know.
Look, for a moment, like before we start digging on her, I was kind of feeling kind of bad. Like,
Mm-hmm. Did you notice she was 19 at the time when you had sex with her?
I mean, we're in the military. What?
Because because you were 31, you said?
30, 31.
31 and she's 19. I appreciate the fact that you're admitting that, you were wrong for being her superior and, sleeping with her. But I'm just thinking like 31, 19, that's
it wasn't about relationship. It wasn't about nothing.
Just y'all went out there, people was drinking and sex happened. Basically.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
And so that situation caused you to spend 5 years in prison and become, after you got out, you found out that they were going to register you as a sex offender. Is that when it happened, when you got out of prison?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what did that do to you when you found out? And someone was asking on here too, hey Chris, how are you? Someone's asking on you, how old are you now?
I'm 44.
44. So you know, what did that do to you as a man?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I passed the lie detector test in prison. I got out and passed the lie detector test as a civilian.
Mm-hmm. For telling the truth about what happened, and they still.
Look, I passed all the tests. Look, when you're in prison, you take the test. They don't put that in your packet that you passed a lie detector test. They only put it in your packet when you fail.
Mm-hmm.
I passed everything,
Mm-hmm.
even as a civilian. I went to the classes. Man.
So now 44 years old, and you are on the sex registry right now. So what does that do to your life as far as being able to have find places to live, employment, and stuff like that? Because I'm pretty sure those things are going to pop up when you are out there trying to, find a place.
I guarantee you this. I can't get the job that I deserve.
Mm.
How about that?
After serving your country.
I'm just saying the job that I deserve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an idiot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so that's keeping you from getting the job you deserve. Now, being a sex offender, so you're not allowed to be around, work around children.
It has nothing to do. No,
Not children or
here in Maryland, only in Maryland, they put everybody in the same mixing pot.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna lie. Before I ended up in this situation, I thought a sex offender was a child molester.
Okay.
And that's what people think.
Because that's kind of what we always
But
say.
that's what we were trained to think,
Right.
because that's what's portrayed on TV as well.
Right. Right. And so you're a sex offender, and what are your limitations as a sex offender, being registered as a sex offender?
I have to I got to report every 3 months.
Still?
Yeah. In the state of Maryland, you got to report forever.
Really?
Yep.
And so what are they doing when you go and report? What is it that you have to do when you go there?
Oh, I mean, it ain't nothing. It's detectives. They just want to know, is your address the same? They want you to know if you got a job, your email, and your phone number.
Okay.
Yeah.
And see, Eric, I want to stop right here because this is why, and I don't know, my son probably be like, Mom, you just be repeating the same thing over and over. But this is why I tell young people, like, the people that you connect yourself with or connect yourself to, and even for us adults, like, it's so important that you pay attention to what you're doing because it can impact you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
This has changed the course of your entire life because of that one incident. And even though you passed the lie detectors test, you still, so pretty much for the rest of your life, you got to go through this.
I'm going to tell you this. Look, like I said, I don't know. I might be repeating myself, but I'm going to repeat myself again. Weapons qualification. It was like 3 months later after the incident. I didn't lose no rank. I went back to work. I had my squad, everything.
Right.
Look,
right.
we had weapons qualification. We had breakfast. She came and sat at the next table across from me.
So you thinking everything is okay?
No. We stopped chewing. Like the audacity of this bitch. I mean, sorry. If I did that to you, would you sit down?
I wouldn't want to be anywhere near you if you did that to me.
She sat down right across from me. Look, we was like this because we got to go qualify. And it was like the audacity of this bitch. She sat right next to me. Are you scared of me? Come on, man.
Wow. So what was it like? In Van Green, let me just read a comment. She says, a salute to him for being honest. He is a smart, intelligent man speaking his truth. Unfortunately, some women do that to men and put a bad name on the man when they lie about their age or when the man doesn't want to be with them anymore. This is a shame. That is so true. That's why y'all men got
but
gotta be careful.
It wasn't about relationship. It was a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah. She had a fiance.
Okay.
How about that? She was due to be married.
And probably just got scared with the whole thing, and this particular thing the story got bigger and bigger. So what was it like when you were incarcerated? What was that like? It being your first time and you in there, and this is years later, this thing opens back up when you think everything is over, and then all of a sudden you're incarcerated.
I'm gonna tell you like that. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, when that door slammed, boom, your cheeks clamp. Oh, you in there? Look, you in there?
Right.
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And it was is the military, now you were in a military prison? Okay. And that was
Fort Leavenworth. Look. They built that prison to stuff niggas in it. Look, Obama was under pressure. Look, there was a wave of sexual assaults going on. He couldn't do nothing but do what he had to do. I don't blame him, but I blame him. They built a prison just to stuff motherfuckers in there. Because across the street was a big prison. And I know I didn't want to go over there. We was at Leavenworth.
Wow. Wow.
This prison, the one I was in, was like 350 maybe, or 375. That one across the street. Hey, you in there for a long time.
Wow. Wow.
I know I didn't belong in there.
So I want to say something to you also, that like when I met when I first met you, like you just seemed because I remember when you first came here, first came to my house, and you seemed kind of withdrawn, you know. And did that have anything? Does that have anything to do with what happened, or were you always like that?
Withdrawn meaning what?
Withdrawn, like you don't just like jump out and talk to people. You kind of,
Well, I could have been intoxicated.
I don't think you were intoxicated when you came over that night, though.
Hey, normally I'm a people person. I could have been intoxicated.
Because you were like really, really withdrawn. But what has this whole thing done to you, like mentally and emotionally? How has it affected you?
I guarantee you this. Uh, I wrote like 200 letters to get out of prison.
Wow. Wow.
Look, I got a catch. Look, boom, I wheeled them in. It was Mick Vets right here, homeless shelter for veterans. And they got me out of prison. And that's how I ended up in Baltimore.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Wow. Was that the place that we went and we did a
Big Mick Vets?
Yeah. I remember going there with you. Yeah. Now, Dorothy O'Bannon said, understanding we're only hearing one side to the story, it would be great to hear her side, and then one can make a decision on what's the truth. And then Van said, I like him. And Joyce said, I have never heard, Joyce, she said, I have never heard Eric talk this much before. That's what I'm saying. You're always quiet. And Van said, if you are intoxicated right now, you are speaking a straight.
I'm going to tell you like this. Straight mind. I was released from jail when the state prosecutor was a female.
Right.
Because there was no proof of none of that stuff.
Right.
The only reason the military could open up the case because I'm government property.
Right. And that's what you were saying earlier. I don't know if Dorothy came in late, but that's what you were saying earlier.
Civilians don't know.
Yeah.
UCMJ.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. That's what he was saying.
It's not civilian court law.
And that's what you were saying earlier, that they couldn't find enough evidence, so it was closed. And then 4 years
later, was no evidence.
4 years later, it's reopened. And then you got to go to court and trial and all this stuff.
And then go to prison.
Yeah, and then go to prison for that. So emotionally and mentally, how are you doing?
I'm good. Look, good? I'm going to tell you like this. If I'm not a beacon of somebody that can come out of those situations and do good things, I don't know who is. I'm a published author. I'm trying to make a movement to get veterans their benefits. I really don't know what we fed the homeless together. Yeah. We fed the homeless.
Yeah, we went to the shelters and
come on, man.
Yeah. So you
giving out clothes.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Look. If you let a situation define who you are, then that's who you are.
So the reason you wanted to come out and tell your truth now is why?
Is because I'm trying to do bigger things. And once you get to a certain level, people start digging on you. You think I'm gonna let you dig on me?
So you're saying before they dig on you, you just gonna go ahead and put it out there?
Look, if you go, look, I'm losing relationships and all that stuff. I might as well put it out.
So when females Google you and they find out that you're a registered sex offender, they just kind of back away. They don't want to hear the story.
Why? Look, don't even ask why. You know what I'm saying? I'm the best guy before you Google me. And I'm still the best guy after you Google me.
Right.
How about that?
Yeah.
None of that defines me.
Right.
And I'm trying to get paid. They're going to pay me. Look, they took away my career. They sent me to prison. I got arrested as a sex offender. They're going to pay me for the rest of my life. It's time to get paid.
I think, and you have to fight for, if you feel as though that and I'm saying this to anybody, if you feel as though you were wrong in the situation, you have a right to fight.
LdyJ, I saw so many cases overturned. I mean, look, they started locking dudes up just because of word of mouth. No evidence. And then I started seeing dudes coming in there because they wives said, he touched me and I didn't want to be touched. Send them niggas to jail. She got paid. Because she came to court and said he did it.
And you know what? I have heard that before.
And she got paid.
Yeah, I have heard that before. Yeah.
She got paid.
I'm not even going to go into it because I'm telling somebody else's story, but I have heard that before. And, they get paid for that. Joyce said, did this situation ruin your military career?
Yes. I should be a master sergeant, first sergeant, sergeant major, something.
And she said, "Were you dishonorably discharged?"
For my for that, yeah.
Mm.
But I got an honorable discharge too, and that's why they can't take away my benefits.
Oh, okay, okay,
I've
gotcha.
been to combat twice
Mm.
for this country.
Mm-hmm. Now, also, I remember us talking, and you also had PTSD from the combat, right?
I got
Yeah,
everything.
when we talked about that.
PTSD, mood swings, high anxiety, tinnitus in both ears. That's ringing in both ears.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I done had 5 surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Why I'm not 100%? You know what I mean? You got to be 100% to go to dental. You got to be 100% to get optical.
Mm-hmm. And you're talking about 100% your money,
Disability.
100%
Yeah.
disability
Through the
from the
VA.
military,
Yeah.
through the VA.
And that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a combat veteran and I need 2 molars right here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
missing 2 more.
That you can't get done.
Well, imagine how much two molar implants cost.
Yeah. And Steve Copeland says, no matter what, my brother, whatever happened in the past, true or not, it doesn't define you now. Continue doing the great things that's in your heart. Amen. That's what I say too.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
don't define me.
Right, right. But I'm happy that you're telling your story because I think
Oh
that
yeah.
I think a part of you is going to feel free, really, really free now. Like, okay, so y'all know. I remember Eric when I first told everything about me, and I sat right in front of this camera at this table. And I was just like, I'm gonna just put it out there because I see people digging, you doing it. Let me just go ahead and put it out there. Okay, then
Yeah.
what we talking about now? We ain't got nothing else to talk about, like that's it. And so for you, I'm glad that you're like unloading, you're unpacking.
I got
You
you
let
because
out.
if I want to rise above where I am,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I gotta do what I gotta do,
Exactly.
and I ain't gonna let nobody like, oh, I found out this about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What you
Mm-hmm.
gonna get me if I don't tell?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So
Matter of fact, you hope I don't find where you at.
so being
Hey,
so being registered like this, Eric, are there any restrictions as far as like where you can live or what time you gotta be home or anything like that or
no. Like I said, I'm lucky. I found a good neighborhood where I didn't have to go door to door and
mm-hmm.
tell everybody a sex offender's moving in.
Mm.
And even with that, you can come to my neighborhood right now and ask everybody about me.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I know. A lot of people know you.
Come
Mm-hmm.
on, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a community.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
that charge don't define me.
Right. So it doesn't define you, but it's just limited you in some of the things that you can do. How does that affect your and this might be it's crazy.
Well, it just make me want to do more.
Okay, so it doesn't affect like your manhood, like
Hell no.
no, no, no.
You know what's how much stuff I had to do to get free?
Mm.
You know how many
So and that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
you know how many times I felt low
Mm-hmm.
listening to people telling me who I was?
Mm-hmm.
You know how many uh prisoners got out and felt like, oh, this is who they want. This is who they say I am.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is who I'm gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I'm going home.
You said not me. That you're not gonna be.
I don't want to be around that nigga right there.
Right.
He about to be who they say he is.
Yeah, yeah. So you and I like what you did. You flipped the script, and despite the label that they had placed on you, you flipped the script, and you're making it work in your favor, despite whatever this is. This name that they have on your record and all of that.
I'm gonna tell you this: if my baby mother thought that I was could have even been that person, you think she would let me have communications with my daughter?
Mm.
Come on.
And I know you visit your daughter.
I'm just saying, if she even thought that I could do that, come on, man. Ain't no way.
Things happen in life, and like I said, I'm just really glad that you finally, because I don't know, maybe that was like a few years ago. I don't know how many years ago that was when we talked about it, but I'm just glad that you finally just open it up and just release.
Well, I got to. Number one, because my daughter getting up age.
Does your daughter?
And I gotta tell her.
Oh, she doesn't know.
Baby mama saying, hey, she don't even know her.
How old is your daughter?
She's 16.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
She's taller than you.
I can see by the picture. Look, everybody taller than me. You don't have to be that much taller to be taller than me.
She's 16 taller than you.
Wow. So, I think you do have to talk, you and mom have to talk to her at some point in time, because you don't want her finding out from other people. So
and that was the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't have my daughter being the girl with the father and sister.
Yeah.
I can't have that on me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'd rather her hate me than anything else.
Yeah. But I think when the time is right, you have to find that time to sit down and have a conversation. You and her mom have a conversation with her.
Well, no, all she got to do is tell me it's the right time to tell her. And I tell her myself.
Yeah.
She already know. But baby mama already know. Look,
the mother
trust and believe.
Yeah. The mother knows.
Oh, yeah. She knows.
Yeah. The daughter doesn't know yet. So do you think your daughter well, she wouldn't be watching does she follow you on your social media pages?
Well, I sent it to her on purpose.
Okay. How
about that?
Yeah.
I sent it to her on email. And that was another thing. She responded to me on email.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm making ground.
Yeah. And I think, like you said, you got to keep fighting. If you feel as though you're innocent, then you have to do what you have to do.
Well, it wasn't about innocence. Like, it was just evidence. Like, it wasn't. Man, I sat in there and I listened to all that stuff, man. I'm like, oh my God. I tell you this, I know where I don't belong is locked up in a cell. How about that?
Yeah. And doing 5 years. Wow, that's 5 years of your life that you ain't never gonna get back.
Yeah.
You ain't never gonna get that back.
Look, check this out. When they sent me to minimum custody, okay, at first I had a roommate. I had roommates. You know what I mean? And I ain't like. They say a lot of people say they not guilty. But I guarantee you, there's a lot of people that belong in there. At least 75%.
Yeah. And there are people in there that are not guilty though.
No, I've seen a lot of cases overturned.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, there's a lot of them niggas that need to be in there.
They belong in there, yeah.
Oh, they belong in there.
Now, this is Van saying, Eric, what is your sign? What is your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Libra, okay.
I get along with every sign. Balance. That's justice.
I think Libras are unbalanced.
No, we justice. Libras, baby. We get along with every sign.
Libras can be this way one day, this way the other.
No, we just weighing out the situation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not a, and you know what? And I liked you up until now. I'm not a fan of Libras.
Hey,
but I'm gonna let you.
We weigh out situations.
I'm gonna let you slide. But Eric, I'm really happy that you took the time to talk to me. I really feel honored that you wanted to talk to me to talk about it and to talk to everybody about this because I think it's important to talk about it, and I think it's important for people to understand that it's okay to share your truth when you're ready to share it. When you're ready to share, don't let anybody force you or push you. When you get ready to share your truth, you share.
Look. I didn't know that when you Google me, it says sex offender. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. I was devastated.
Yeah.
And then you can't get it expunged. They say you gotta write all this paperwork and send it to the Pentagon and blah blah blah. I said, no, mm-hmm. I'm gonna do my thing. Mm-hmm. And I've been doing it.
Good for you. And keep doing it. Keep living life.
And I've been doing it.
Keep living life. Keep enjoying life. You know, that we gonna have to cut back. You know, we talked about the drinking. We're gonna cut back on that. Mm-hmm. Did you cut back or you?
I'm drinking like 4 beers a day.
Okay, well, I guess that's a cutback. I guess I can take that.
Yeah, that's
a cutback from where it was before.
That's a cutback.
That's a big cutback.
Look, I'm drinking wine.
Listen, so he came up. He said, "I got a bottle of wine." Eric, you know I don't drink. I do not drink, and so he got his little bottle of wine here. Some drink, go right in. I don't drink. But listen, I'm really happy for you, and I'm happy for where your life is going. I'm happy for what you're doing. And I just want you to keep doing it, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this. There's a lot of directions you can take if you come out of jail or you come out of prison. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? If you got a real reason to go the right way, you're gonna go the right way. Mm-hmm. If you keep yourself around good people that's doing great things, slowly you're gonna see yourself going in that direction. Mm-hmm. But when shit, you get released to Baltimore City, I could have went a whole lot of different ways. Mm-hmm. I had a whole lot of options. Yeah. Quick ones. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I chose not to.
You chose not to. You're in a nice neighborhood, in a nice place, you know.
When I come out on my porch, I can see downtown. Mm-hmm. And I make a decision if I want to go mess with them niggas or not.
Right. And that's what it comes down to. It's about choices. It's about choices. The older we get, the more we should get better at making better decisions. Oh, I missed the comment. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so busy talking to him. Well, Steve Copeland says some older guys find younger females attractive. That doesn't mean chase after them. She was 19, and that doesn't make you a pedophile. You have females that find young men attractive. My oldest daughter is 35, and my youngest is 23. I'm just saying,
it wasn't about
because as men with daughters, we have to set boundaries.
It wasn't about the age.
She said, and so Van said, Charlene, Doc, let Eric know that he is in a no smoke and a no drinking zone. And the thing is, this
thing it wasn't about her age.
What is that little thing?
It's just a little vape.
And you can't smell it though.
Yeah. I wouldn't disrespect that place.
And then Steve said, Eric, y'all will be okay. I haven't had a drink in 31 years. I was a complete alcoholic.
Hey, this for you, Copeland. Hey, Copeland.
Oh my goodness. Y'all got me laughing over here. Tanika says, hey Eric. I don't know if you remember Tanika. She used to come down to the community church, my bodyguard. Tanika, she said, hey Eric. But listen, Eric, thank you so much for coming on with me tonight. I appreciate it. I'm glad you find humor and you're still able to laugh in spite of, everything that's happened to you.
The thing is, look, I done overcame it.
Yeah.
It doesn't define me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you Google me and it says sex offender, I don't care.
You good with it now?
I really don't. Well, I'm good with it. Look, I'm good with it now.
You good with it now. Right. Yeah.
But after tonight, I really don't care how you feel about me. Because I'm doing great things.
Oh, and Tanika said, LdyJ, I need to come on your show. And this is the thing, because as people are starting to tell their truth more, people are coming out And I got a call today from somebody, and she's like, I want to come on your show. I just need to speak my truth. So I'm glad that y'all find comfort in sitting here talking to me and telling me your truth. But that's a good thing. But so what's going on with you now, and what plans do you have moving forward?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm the only person I know sitting at home on 2 books that's ready to be published.
Now, why have they not been published? What you sitting on it for?
I quit my job.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when are you going to get? Because the one book, the basketball book, you did that was good.
A Hoop Fanatics.
Yeah.
Oh, Hoop Fanatics. I'm on ebook. I'm on Barnes and Noble and Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
You can check my music out on SoundCloud under Eric Shorts or King Snake.
Okay.
I'm out here, man.
And then, so what are these other 2 books that you're working on? What are they about?
Oh, one book is a cookbook. Ooh.
So I know you now. Okay, this is
Cooking with the King, baby.
He can cook. He can cook. Listen. He can really cook. I've had his food. His food is really good.
Cooking with the King.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe one day you have to come over and we got to cook here in the kitchen. We got to do some cooking over here because ain't nobody here. Eric has his own place, so I don't even cook no more. That stove probably never comes on because I just don't cook because ain't nobody here. So maybe we can do a little cooking thing. Yeah. And then so you got a cookbook, and what's the other book?
I got another book coming out called Little Lumberjacks.
Okay.
It's about the importance of trees, vegetation, and soil.
Okay.
I mean,
now, is this about like planting your own food or growing your own food? Is that
nah, it's just about the importance of what we need from trees, soil, and vegetation.
Okay. Wow. Interesting.
We need them.
Okay. Van says she loves your laugh, by the way. So I think Eric is just like a big kid at heart. That's how I look at him. He's like just a big, tall kid at heart. So, but yeah, so listen, everybody, thank you for coming on and like sticking with us tonight. Normally, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't do Friday shows. Like I've never do Friday shows. But tonight was a special night because we did the Marilyn Mosby support thing, and I was like, I got to get my brother here because you kept reaching out to me about when can we do the show, and I was just like, I got to check. Nah,
the thing was, it wasn't about when we could do it. You was the only one I was going to do it with.
Yeah, I remember you. How about that? I remember you telling me that, and I was like, I got to make this happen. I got to just nope. My other days are filled. We got to do it on Friday night. So I was like, we can do virtual, or I should have really. I apologize. I should have cooked some food, but I ain't cooked. So
no, I was gonna bring some food. I got a bucket of ribs right now.
And you ain't bring them?
Nope. Look, I got a bucket of ribs. Look, look. I got a bucket of ribs at home. Look, I'm working on my own sauce.
Oh wow.
And then my landlord said I can grow a garden. Oh. So I'm like, I'm gonna make this garden group work for me. Yeah. So we about to make some vinaigrettes, make some salad dressings. Oh wow. I'm working on a barbecue sauce. I swear, I'm there.
Okay. I'll be the taster. I'll definitely taste that. Steve said, if you Google me, people accuse me of stuff I don't know about. Like now, Chef Eric, I'm on home detention. Yeah, Steve is on home detention right now. So
that nigga was on home detention last month. What the hell that nigga doing? Shit me. He told me that last month.
Steve has to go to court.
I bet.
Next month, Steve goes to court. We're gonna.
If I was on home detention, I'd be going to court too.
Yeah, we're gonna support Steve next month when he goes to court. But Eric, look, so everybody, thank you for joining us tonight because I know it's late, but I thank y'all for joining me. This is Eric Shorts right here. He came on tonight, y'all, and he told his truth. He told what he's been holding inside is out there. So y'all don't even have to Google him anymore. He already told you what it is, okay?
Yeah.
He already told you what it is. And the thing is, like I tell everybody, after I tell you what it is, if you still want to carry that heavy luggage on your back, you go right ahead. Carry on.
Look, I ain't tripping.
Carry on.
I'm rising to the occasion.
Steve said, "Love you." And y'all listen.
Love you, Copeland.
Look, make sure you look for his books. Tell them the name of the book.
Who Fanatics.
Okay. Tell them what that book is about before we.
Who Fanatics is just about Alexandria, Virginia. Mm-hmm. You know what's messed up? I got Hoop Fanatics in the public library system right here in Baltimore City, and Alexandria, Virginia won't accept my book.
Really? Wow.
How about that?
Wow.
I'm in the public library system.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Now Van said, "Can you sing something before we go? Do you sing?" I never heard.
I don't sing.
Okay.
I don't sing.
You just have that kind of Barry White
voice. I mean, I sing with you, but I look. I don't know. Love. I don't know.
Don't sing. That's not his gift.
Hey, that's me. Hey. That's not traditional. All right, I try.
Yeah. You know, everybody got their own little thing that that they can.
In love. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Oh.
It got stuck right there, like right in there.
I got COVID right there. I got COVID. Just in this section right here.
Yeah, that's why you can't. That's why you can't get it all the way out because it's just stuck right in there.
Love us go. That's what most thing. Yeah.
It's stuck right there.
That's that COVID.
That's what it is, y'all.
I got that COVID.
He said he can sing, but it's just something stuck.
I got it
right here. It's stuck right there, so he can't.
We out here. Love you, Lady J.
Yes, man, you got him started. Yes. Hey. Yes.
Not the feelings I had before. Hey, what they can see. Yeah. What they can see. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think. But
I think you better stick to cooking. That's what I think. I think you better stick to the cooking.
I tried. It's the king, bro. Eric Shorts.
All right, everybody. My name is Dr. LdyJ. Thank you so much for joining us today. This has been fun. Even though it was a serious topic, I'm glad that my brother here can now laugh about it. He can talk about it. And I feel something a little different in you right now. I do. I feel like you're a little bit freer. You free. I feel that. Because I always felt like you was walking around, you was looking good, smelling good, and all of that, but it was just always something, you was holding on to. And I feel like you free tonight. You done let it all out into the atmosphere.
Release me into the wild.
Yeah.
Look, she about to release me into the wild. Look, I'm done. Look, I'm ready to go.
All right, y'all. So have a good night. Have a great night. Have a great weekend, by the way. Do something nice. Do something fun. And just enjoy your life. Don't let anybody put any limitations or any restrictions on you. We all have a past, including me. Now, what's that?
That's a fist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pie to the people.
Yes.
That's for Mr. Childs. Look, that's for Mr. Childs. Pie to the people.
Yes, and we all have a past, all right? So if anybody ever tells you that they don't have a past, we all have a past.
They're lying.
They absolutely, because we all have one. We all have a past. And it's up to you whether or not you want to share it. But just understand, don't let anybody ever make you feel like you're less than you are, because they're trying to keep your past over your head and beat you over the head all the time with your past. You can't do that to me, because I'm going to beat you back. So, anyway, Eric, thank you so much for coming on. I wish you well in everything.
Thank you for having me. Like this would never happen without you. Look, I tried.
Yeah, yeah.
I could have never had this happen on my own. So it's a lot of things I can't get done on my own right now, especially when I'm trying to expose myself.
Right, right. But now it's out there, so you can feel free to do whatever it is that you want to do right now.
Yeah.
Um, and then
And I ain't worried about y'all.
there you go. There you go. So thank y'all for joining us tonight. Have a good night. My name is Dr. LdyJ. I'll be back on Monday. Monday, we got a really good show coming up on Monday. So make sure you join me.
My hands are ashy.
Well, I don't think they were looking at your hands though. I think they were just kind of focused on your face.
Oh.
His skin, by the way, is beautiful, y'all. His skin is beautiful. I was like, what are you doing? I gotta find out like what kind of soap this is that he's using because he was glowing when he came in here. Beautiful skin. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go. But have a good night, Van. Everybody that came on, thank you so much for coming on with us and listening. Make sure you do me a favor, share this video with at least 3 people. Okay, let them know that we all have a past and we get to move on. All right, all right. Have a good night. See ya.
LdyJ.